What's going on, YouTube? Melfice X here, and welcome to another On Blast comic haul number 19. And this one is truly special because this is the first comic book haul video of the year 2020. This is the first one of the year, and we're covering all the releases from December 26, 2019 to January 1st, 2nd, 2020. So happy New Year to everybody. Hopefully you guys had a great holiday, a Merry Christmas, and all that stuff. Hopefully you got the gifts that you wanted. And if you were given a lot of gifts, now it's time to start paying it off and going back to work. All right, guys. So let's start off like we have been started off. Let's give this parental advisory notice. This is not suitable for children. If you're under the age, I'm going to say 16, 17, just please be advised. We do sometimes use some foul language on this video and this channel, so it's definitely not suitable for children. So be advised of that. We have a nice track right now playing by Cluster Buster. It's called Regiment of the Undead. So that is what is playing right now in your ears. And that's the theme for this comic book haul. I don't know. I should have probably got something a little more uplifting. It's the start of the new year. Everybody's making their New Year resolutions. So let's start off nice and fresh with some fire books, guys. Fire books. So let's give a shout out to my LCS. Best Comics International. If you guys are around the Queens, Long Island, New York area, definitely stop by, give them a shout. Great comic shop, always coming through, always providing the fire books, and always accommodating any of my requests. So shout outs to Best Comics International. So on to the comic book haul for this week. It's a little bit of a light week, obviously, with the holiday weeks. We started off December, as you guys know, we started off December really heavy. I mean, we had like 26 book hauls in the first 2 weeks, 26 each. So they were fairly big, large size weeks. So we kind of deserved that little break in the last 2 weeks. Obviously, some comic shops weren't open. I know my comic shop opened the day after Christmas, and they were open actually Christmas Eve and the day after, and New Year's Eve, and I think they even opened up on New Year's. So there were some shops that were closed, understandably. I mean, it's the holidays, you want to spend it with your family, but not crazy sized weeks. But we still have a lot of sick covers. I think we got about 15 books in this between the 2 weeks. The New Year's week, this past week, was much more heavier than Christmas week. Christmas week, I think we only got one book, and I think that was the Venom book that we got. Yeah, we didn't have any DC for Christmas week. We just had that Venom book. But New Year's week, a lot of fire dropped. DC and Marvel were neck and neck. We got about 2 indie books. Nothing crazy with the indies. If I could just remember off the top, we got G.I. Joe, and we had a back issue. My LCS was able to actually get me the 1 in 25 incentive variant for TMT 100, which I kind of wanted. It was kind of hard to get, and they pulled through for that. So we got a back issue fill. We got a back issue fill of TMT 100. But yeah, obviously Thor came out this week. Star Wars, a few number ones. I wasn't able to get all the Thor covers that I wanted to get. We're gonna probably get them next week. And also, we weren't able to get Punisher Soviet. No, not Punisher Soviet. It's actually... Is it Punisher Soviet? I totally forgot. But we weren't able to get every single issue. So we're going to have some back issue fills next week, January 8th. But next week everything goes back to normal. We get our regular hauls back. So let's start off with this haul. About 15 books in total. So we're gonna start out with Marvel. Right here we got Doctor Doom, number 4. And that's the regular cover A by Tomm Coker. They had a cover B variant to this book. I think it was the Marvel's X tie-in, and it kind of showed I don't know if it was Doom 2099 without his mask, but I like this one just because, you know, it's just got Doom over like a bunch of skeletons, and he's just looking imposing and powerful as ever. So I think this one was that was the cover for me. So we went with cover A. I liked it a lot. Alright, so next up we got our first number 1 issue. There were a few number 1 issues that came out during this whole. Let me just sort them a little bit here. Alright, so we actually got 2 copies of Star Wars number 1. We got this regular cover A. This is by R.B. Silva. Now, what I heard with this book, because they restarted, I think the last Star Wars run went 75 issues. They restarted, and apparently this is supposed to take place after the events or during the events of Empire Strikes Back. So that's pretty cool, because I think everybody loved Empire Strikes Back and that little era that they were in. You got Luke Skywalker there, Lando, CP3O, R2-D2, Chewbacca. You got everybody, and you got Darth Vader right in the sky right there. Now, Luke seems to have both of his arms, so I'm guessing it's not after the events, but probably during the events of Empire Strikes Back. So that's a little cool to note. And for the Imperial March, as you hear the footsteps in the back, we have the cover, I believe, F for Star Wars 1. They actually had a really cool, I believe it was a 1 in 50 incentive by Muhammad Asrar of Darth Vader. But we went with the 1 in 25. Arthur Adams. We actually got 2 Arthur Adams covers. We haven't really picked up that many Arthur Adams, and this week we actually got 2. And it's just a beautiful cover of Vader. You got the flames, the fire and the smoke in the back, and you just got him just drawing his lightsaber and looking really cool. So we definitely had to go for that one. So that was a little 1 in 25 action right there. So with the Thor, unfortunately my LCS wasn't able to get the... they didn't have the regular book on hand when I went to go pick it up. And also the Archer variant that I pre-ordered. So I should be able to pick them up next week, and I'll have them right in the haul for next week as a back issue fill. But we were able to snatch the Thor #1, and this is the cover H. This is the Ron Lim variant. And I'm liking Thor's new design, if that is his new suit design. I'm liking it a lot. I like it. The colors really pop on this cover. I love Ron Lim's style because it kind of looks kind of like anime-ish a little bit. We got a lot of different type of art types. We got the traditional, the classic, then we got the modern, and this one just looks really nice. And like I said, with the electricity coming out of Mjolnir, and the same kind of like font and color for the title. It's a really nice design covered, and look, that's cover price. A lot of Thor #1 had a lot of beautiful covers. Like I said, I didn't want to go overboard and get more than already. I got 4. That's 4 Thor #1s that I got. But they were a lot of beautiful regular cover price variants, you know, nothing crazy. They did have a few incentive variants, but a lot of these beautiful covers, you know, this could have easily gone for a 1 in 25, and just really nice. So we got some Ron Lim action right there, and then we got the cover I, and this is the Arthur Adams variant of Thor #1. And that's the, you know, that's the traditional classic Thor. And I like it. He kind of looks bulked up. And you still have that beautiful lighting right there. And it's reflecting right off Thor's face. And it's a nice little contrast. I like it. It's also a great read. Aside from the beautiful cover art, great read. Donny Cates action. Nick Klein does some beautiful work on the with the interior art. So definitely a must get, and it's a really good start to that arc. And it's jump on friendly, so you could jump right on #1. All right, next up we have a not a backfill, but this is Venom 21. This is the cover C variant. This is the Clayton Crain teaser variant. I'm supposed to be getting 2 more Venom books. I don't know if they're going to come in next week or the week after. But there was a Mark Bagley incentive. I think a 1 in 25 incentive. Looked really nice. And I'm a huge Venom fan. So when I saw that Venom cover by Mark Bagley, it was just too good to pass up. And the other one is a 2099 variant. I forgot the artist on it. And that's regular cover price. I think it was just the cover B. So I really want to pick that up. But this is the nice, you know, you got a nice little kind of Venom skull or symbiote right there. So not bad, not a bad cover. Nothing crazy, but I would probably get this signed by Clayton Crain at a con. New arc, the new Venom Island arc, so it's jump on friendly. The events take place right after the whole Absolute Carnage story arc. So I think they explain it pretty good in the comic about the decision that Venom had to make. And that's pretty much, I think, what Absolute Carnage was getting to, was that big decision at the end that Venom had to make. So they kind of reveal that in this book, but it kind of catches you up. So did you really have to read Absolute Carnage to really know about this book? No, they kind of summarize it for you. But if you want some back knowledge, I believe Absolute Carnage is coming out in trade next week, so you can pick that up, read it up, and then jump right into the new Venom arc. And that's going to be it for Marvel. DC is up next. And wow. We had, for a little bit there, we had Lucio Perillo doing all the Action Comic cover Bs, right? And beautiful cover Bs too. I think we got all of them. And now we got another Italian master in Gabriele Dell'Otto. So we had a little Lucio Perillo and Gabriele Dell'Otto right there. And guys, these are cover price. This one's card stock, so it's $1 more than your regular $3.99, but you know, you get to have some beautiful Gabriele Dell'Otto Superman art on practically a version cover. Now, I understand Gabriele Dell'Otto doesn't do that many cons. It's very hard to get his signature, but if I get a chance to send this in, why not? Get a nice, beautiful signature right around this area here. Some nice work. Beautiful work. And, well, this is Action Comics 1018. I don't think I even named the issue. I think I was just so blown away. This is the Action Comics 1018 cover B variant by Gabriele Dell'Otto. Beautiful work. Action Comics, those cover Bs have been money. The cover A's have been not really something that I was feeling, but those cover Bs have been money for the later part of last year. It's been just banging. Next up, we got some Batgirl. And this is the cover B. This is Batgirl number 42. This is the cover B variant by Terry and Rachel Dodson. And they've been killing it with their Batgirl variants. They pretty much took over from Joshua Middleton, and you know, they've been doing their thing. I like this one. This one kind of like, it just reminds you of Christmas in New York. You know, you got the snowy Christmas trees, and I guess she's putting on a star on top of one of them, and it kind of looks like Rockefeller with the skating rink down there. It's just a very nice holiday cover. So we definitely had to pick it up, and it's a beautiful cover too. I mean, let's not get it twisted. Batgirl, they drew it up. They did their work. All right, up next. If you've been watching all 19, well, all 18 up to this one of my comic book haul videos, you already know that Francis Manapul has been killing it on these Batman Beyond variants. Absolutely just murdering it. Every one of these variants have been just fire. They've been fucking fire. So this no different. You got the whole Batgirl Beyond stuff going on, and we got some we got a hot book with Batman Beyond number 40. The way they ended this book kind of led to some type of a reveal and maybe a first appearance. So the next one is going to be hot. So if you haven't pre-ordered it, get on that pre-order. I don't know if this has been a low print run, but these variants have been absolutely beautiful. Definitely some nice books, some nice art to have in your collection. If you do like the whole Batman universe and just Francis Manapul in general. He's been doing some beautiful work. Ooh. Alright, next up we got Detective Comics 1018. And this actually caught up to Action Comics. Action Comics and Detective have come out both this week, and they're both at 1018. So A little bit of a coincidence there. Action Comics had the lead for a good while there. I think for most of it. And Detective Comics finally caught up. It's this is the 1018 cover B variant by Igor Kordey. It looks alright. It's okay. It's okay. It shows Batman there trying to save some type of fallen civilian. I don't know if it's a criminal. It's got a pearl necklace in hand. Got a bunch of cards. Obviously, you always look for that Joker card, but it's a nicely drawn cover. I love Batman, so for the most part, I'll get his. I'll get one of the covers, if not both. But this is the start of a new arc too. It's jump on friendly. Obviously, with Tom King leaving Batman and Batman 85 being his last issue, this book has a lot of. It takes place, you know, after those events. Alfred is still unfortunately dead. Seems like that's going to be a thing. I don't know if they're going to bring him back right now, but right now it seems like this is a thing, and it's pretty much taking place after the events of the whole Batman 85 and City of Bane stuff. So both Batman books, jump on friendly if you haven't been reading Batman. I would. Tomasi's been doing a very good job on this book, and with Tinian taking over the main Batman title, I think that's some good things for the Batman universe. Alright, so up next we got Flash 85. This is the cover B variant by Kaare Andrews, and this is cardstock. Kaare Andrews has been doing some good work. I can't think off the top of my head the covers, but we've mentioned that name quite a few times on this channel. We've definitely picked up covers from Kaare Andrews. I just can't think of the covers right now, but if you can, just leave them down in the comments down below. Refresh my memory. It's a beautiful angle. I guess Flash is kind of like jumping over two cliffs, and you're kind of on a below to top angle. He's just kind of jumping over. A really nice cover. Now, I still haven't made the jump to making these hauls live. I kind of want to live stream these just to get more engagement and stuff like that. I think that would be more fun. Right now, they still are controlled, preloaded videos. But I do want to actually bring this to the live stream format and just bullshit talk about these books and talk about the artwork and cover and stuff like that. Alright, up next for the next book, Red Hood Outlaw. This is number 41, and we did pick up both covers for this book. Red Hood Outlaw has been really growing on me. I've been really liking Red Hood. He's actually been making a push for being one of my favorite books in the DC universe right now. I'm loving this book, and I'm just loving the cover art for it each week it comes. Well, anytime it comes out. And this is the regular cover A by Dan Mora. Beautiful book. And as we march on, we get to the second cover. This is the cover B of the same book. And this is the Philip 10 cover B of Red Hood Outlaw number 41. And this is just a beautiful cover. Red Hood with, you know, Jason Todd with the crowbar and the sword in hand. Some beautiful Philip 10 mastery right there. Alright, so that's it for our DC lot, and next up is going to be our two indie books. This is G.I. Joe right here, number 4. This kind of looks like a Time magazine cover for like Man of the Year. It's got a really cool white bordered cover. And you got Chronos magazine. A really cool cover. Got a little half-eaten apple. Chessboard. This is the regular cover for G.I. Joe number 4. And this is the Niko Walter cover. Obey Cobra. The Cobra Commander. Gotta love it. And our last book of this haul is our TMT 100. And this is the 1 in 25 cover C incentive for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles issue 100. This is the Mateus Santolouco variant. Santolouco, what a name. And obviously some big stuff happens in this book. I don't think I'm spoiling it at this point, but obviously the return of Shredder, the death of Master Splinter, some very big things in this book, and I think this cover captures it. You got that worrisome look on the turtle's face, on the turtles' faces. And obviously it's a square back. And you got the beautiful 100 in the back. Beautiful cover. Monumental issue. Had to get the 1 in 25. Had to do it. And thank you very much to Best Comics International, my LCS, for definitely filling this request. Beautiful. And now with that, you guys know the routine. The routine has not changed in the new year. New year, but we got the same old routine, and it is time to pretty much go through our top nominee stack, all the top nominee covers, and then time to pick the top 3 covers of this haul. So we're already on it. TMT 100, Mateus Santolouco. That's a 1 in 25 cover C variant. Red Hood Outlaw number 41, and that's the cover B variant by Philip 10. We got the Flash number 85. That's the Care Andrews cardstock variant. That's a top nominee. Got a lot of DC top nominees. Of course, how could we leave this one out? Batman Beyond 39, Francis Manapul variant. Batgirl number 42. That's the Terry and Rachel Dodson variant. Action Comics 1018. That's the cover B variant for Gabriele Del Otto. Then we got Thor number 1. Arthur Adams, cover I variant. Thor number 1. Cover H. That's the Ron Lim variant. Some more Arthur Adams goodness. This is the Star Wars number 1. And that's the cover F incentive Arthur Adams variant. And for our last nominee, Doom number 4. This is the regular cover A Tom Coker cover. With all that being said, let's round it up. Top 3 time. The top 3 cover finale. Let's pick the top 3 covers of the On Blast Comic Haul video number 19. The first one of the new year 2020. And let's see what we got. Number 3. What cover came in number 3? Thor number 1. The cover H Ron Lim variant. That could have placed much higher. But we did have some nice covers this week, so understandable. Any other week could have finished number 1. Number 2. Action Comics 1018, the Gabriele Del Otto variant. That was a beauty. And for our number 1 cover of video 19, the cover F incentive for Star Wars number 1 by Arthur Adams. Those are your top 3 covers for the On Blast Comic Haul video number 19, covering the week of 12/26, 2019 and January 1st, 2020. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Definitely give me a like, a follow, a subscribe on all my other social media outlets right above. You can follow me on Instagram, Melfice_X. I do utilize my Instagram a little more as my main social media. That's not that much, honestly. I'm trying to get better at it. But I definitely do put up like my comic hauls up there. I want to get a little more into the mix, maybe post up some reviews and stuff like that. And I actually want to come out maybe this year. I'm gonna probably premiere a new type of a new set of videos, and I'm just gonna review some comics. Either I'll do like a top 5 comic review, and I'll pick 5 of my favorite comics from that week and review each of them, very minor and stuff like that. I'll go into them and I'll review them. But right now I just want to focus on comic book haul videos. Some of obviously my gaming and playthrough and just online multiplayer videos. And I might actually, if I do have time somewhere, I might start that new set of reviewing comics. Other than that, give me a subscribe right here on the YouTube channel, youtube.com/MelficeX1. if you do like this content, hit the thumbs up, and definitely leave a comment. It's much appreciated. I definitely look for them because they do kind of show me that you guys are enjoying the content, and that's kind of motivation, man. It really is. Sometimes making these videos, it's not the easiest thing, especially with a bunch of real life stuff going on. But when I see a thumbs up or a subscriber or a comment, it kind of gives you that extra kick in the ass. So definitely leave that if you do enjoy the content. And till then, guys, have a good weekend. Read some comic books. We got a lot of nice books this week. Play some video games. Enjoy, and I will see you on the next comic book haul video, number 20, and that's going to be covering the week of January 8th. Till then, guys, peace.